Hello, welcome back to my channel, where you can find draw with me's and process videos. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. In this video, we will continue where we left off on this sketchbook spread of the EXO alternative universe. If you missed the video, you can find it on the screen right now. I will also leave it for you in the description below. Today, I am addressing the empty white negative areas to make the spread into a finished piece. And also want to focus on advancing the interactions between Kyungsoo and Yoongi. While I did want the scene to be a peek into their lives, I also wanted their artistic aspirations to be obvious at first glance since their careers play a big role in the AU. So I thought it would be heartwarming to have them dancing. I imagine that this could definitely happen between Younging's dance rehearsal breaks or during readings. Kyungsoo still being in his working clothes would also let us know that he was actively in the middle of the theater restoration job. So it'd be cute to see him being caught off guard by Younging. That being said, I used a very recognizable waltzing pose for this moment. I go over their backgrounds and roles in detail in the previous video. But to sum it up, this is an alternative universe of EXO, Kyungsoo, and Yoongi. Kyungsoo is an artist and Yoongi is a professional ballet dancer. For the shading in this scene, I'm keeping the hatching technique consistent throughout. I really like how hatching gives texture to both the clothing and the hair. It keeps things dynamic and helps separate the forms. I'm using different levels of darkness for contrast and intensity. With the pencil shading, I'm being careful not to merge the characters too much. I still want each figure to stand out, especially in how their clothes interact in the scene. Now moving on to the line art using a black ink fine liner. I alternated between a micron pen and Master's Touch, since this is what I had available. Micron is from Pigma's Sakura line and Master's Touch is a generic brand. I don't really have a preference between the two. Honestly, Master's Touch is less expensive and they are almost the same in quality. I don't really notice a difference. I've used them before for more rigorous inking projects and haven't had any problems with them. When I finished inking, I got a little too excited and forgot to record the beginning of this stage. Whoops, sorry. To really make the black and white sketches pop, I chose a deep, vibrant red for the background. I didn't have any acrylic markers at the time, so I used a tube acrylic paint with a brush. Kind of old school, but it was actually super satisfying to use and manipulate. I did a few layers to even out the brush strokes, but I didn't want to overload the paper or wet it too much. In the end, I left some visible brush strokes and I think they actually added a nice feature to the overall spread. Next was the collaging part. I've been collecting all sorts of cutouts, flowers, tags, stickers, random bits. I really wanted to use these yellow flower cutouts, but once I placed them against the red, the color combo just didn't sit right with me. Then I found these cardboard strawberry cutouts I've been saving and it clicked. Keeping the color scheme monochromatic with reds just worked so much better. I refined the cutouts and tested the placement, one single strawberry and then clusters. When I found the layout I liked, I started hunting for one final piece to tie it all together. Finally, I found this scrapbooking tab that matched the color scheme and added the final touch I needed. And with that, the sketchbook spread felt complete. Thank you so much for drawing with me today. Today, I did a lot of mixed media with acrylic and collage elements, as well as expanded on the EXO AU. Let me know what techniques you've been enjoying lately. To make sure you don't miss out on future videos, remember to hit the notification bell, and subscribing is the best way to support me and the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.